Hey everyone, what's up? My name is Seep and welcome to my YouTube channel, which is all about makeup tutorial. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about my first ever giveaway that I won, which was these PAC Cosmetics Jovita plus PAC. They collaborated and created these beautiful brushes. I'm going to show you inside the packaging and everything, but just the outer packaging is so amazing. And like, look at it. They have about, I think, 12 brushes. Sorry, 8 brushes, and I think it cost somewhere around under 3,000. I don't know exactly how much, you can Google it. But what I wanted to make a video about, firstly, so I'm very grateful that I won this, and about the quality, like, I don't have second thoughts, because what I use for my everyday makeup is PAC brushes. Like, I don't use any other brushes but PAC, so blindly you can trust the quality of those brushes. So basically what this product claims is that all you need. So basically this has all the brushes that you need, which it does. I'm not saying that, but I want to see that, for everyday looks, for an everyday person, it's perfect. But for someone like me who really likes doing these intricate eye looks, I want to see if all you need for that kind of looks is also there. So the usual cut crease makeup that I do, I'm going to do that with only using these brushes, and I'm going to see if it is actually all you need or not. So let's get started. Alright, so now this is the packaging from the inside. It's a very nice looking pouch with branding here, and it's very holographic, very nice. It's a small pouch, so this can be very travel friendly and very hygienic that way. And it's a zip pouch, and here are all the brushes. Now they had come in individually plastic wrapped stuff. I removed that because I was too excited. But the look of these brushes, let's just see one. So again, all the brushes, what their usage is mentioned here. For example, this is a foundation kabuki brush, so everything's mentioned here. For somebody who's new, doesn't know what brush is for what purpose, this is great because it tells you. The quality of the brushes is great. I mean, size wise also, it's really nice for the foundation bit. And again, the branding is here, and overall look and feel of the brush is so good. It's very futuristic, very nice, and very classy is what I can say. And they look like they're very, very expensive brushes, and they look like, they are professional brushes, but for a beginner and stuff, they look like as if you have that entire set of professional brushes like that. So yeah, let's get started with makeup now. Actually, before we start, let me just show you what brushes are there. So one is this foundation brush, one is this concealer brush, and one is this setting powder, or basically a powder sculpt brush. Now I do feel that they should have added one more brush as blush brush. I mean, contouring is something that a lot of people don't do, so I get that, but this could be used for setting. This is definitely concealer and this is foundation, but I'll have to use this brush again for blush or for contour. I mean, if somebody wants to do full makeup, so I'll have to figure out how to do that. So I just feel one more brush should have been there for blush. Now in terms of eyes, they've given 5 brushes, and they have this big fat blending brush. They have a flat blending brush. They have this angular brush. They have this flat brush, which I can probably see if it works for cut creases, and this could also be used for the lips. And they have a smaller blending brush. So their eye collection does feel and look nice. In fact, you could even use this one for cut creases, but you could also use this for your eyebrows and stuff like that. So we'll see how we can use different brushes for what purpose. So let's get started now. Alright, so let's start off with the eyebrows. I'm going to be using this PAC flat angled brush. This is called the angled liner. So I'm guessing we'll have to use like one brush multiple ways maybe. I'm using this Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit. The brush feels really nice. I'll be using this Wet n Wild clear mascara to just set my brows. Alright, now I'm going to use this concealer on my eyes. This is the one that I always use. Now I could use this concealer buffer brush like that, or I could also use this flat brush, but this I feel is going to take a lot of time because it's too tiny, so I'm going to end up using this one. It's quite nice, it's set it very well, but I don't like my concealer to be this set. Like, I like it a little out there. Like, this is just set. But it's a good brush. Like, this brush could be perfect for under the eyes, but maybe not so much for like concealing. But that's because I'm used to a little bit more concealer on the eyes. But for an everyday look, for someone who does not do like, you know, the loud looks like me, this could be perfect. Actually, on second thoughts, this is actually quite perfect. Quite nice. Even the bristles are like really soft. Right now I'm just gonna add on some tape for the shape. For today's look, I'll be using this Makeup Revolution Brights palette. This is what it looks like. Now for the shade in my crease line, I'll be using this purple. I'll be using this flat brush for that. I'm gonna start tapping this into my crease line. It's picking up the color very well. It's made precisely for those intricate looks as well. This brush works really well, and I think it'll really work well for all eye looks as well. Now I'm going to use this pencil brush, which is also like a small blending brush. It's like it's soft. It doesn't have that hard pencil top. So I'm going to be using this for the next one. The shade that I'll be using is this. So it's blended out the color quite nicely. Am I a great fan of the blend? No. I mean, there are better brushes for blending, but has it done a good job? Definitely yes. So now let's come to the cut crease part. And for that, I'll be using this brush. This is called the Cream Precision. So basically you can use this for all cream products. Mostly I see it as for like applying lipstick, but I'm going to be using it for cut crease. And it works perfectly for cut crease. Just that it's a little tiny, so to cover up this entire space is going to take a little while. That's it. But if you're ever buying like eye brushes, and if you want to choose between a little bigger size and smaller, if you want to pick one, go for smaller, because you could use small. I mean, it's a small space, right, that you're working on. Go for smaller brushes rather than bigger. So the cut crease has happened amazingly perfect with this brush. Now I'm using this flat brush again, which I'd use the purple for, to tap on some yellow in the inner corner line. I've just cleansed it up on my hands. It has no color now. And I'm going to be using this yellow. I'm going to start tapping that on the inside. It's just that because it's a bit of a thick brush, you got to be careful on the cut crease, like near that. So just tap it on. It did the job really well. Now I'm going to tap on some glitter, and I'm going to be using the same brush for it. The flat brush, that is the one I did the cut crease. And I'm going to be using this Pigment Play palette. This gold is what I'll be using. It's tapping on the product really nicely. Because it's flat and it's thin flat. It's not like the previous flat brush that I was using for the yellow. It's going to be really nice and neat for even near the cut crease line. It has applied even this particular thing quite nicely. Now I'm going to use the same like that blending brush, the small pencil brush that was there, and the same purple shade, and I'm going to tap it on the outside area. Alright, so almost almost done with the eye look. And I've used all the brushes. The only brush that I didn't use was this big blending brush. And now this I was not even like difficult to use or anything because it was just blend in. Now I needed small blends, so I did not use a big brush. I will use it for something, maybe for a highlighter or something, but this blending brush, I mean, it's pretty decent size. It's just that I was going for the look for this brush, but overall I know that's going to be a great brush too. But the major concern was for cut creases and all the brushes have worked out very nicely, even for those extremely intricate looks. The two brushes that I used majorly were these two, because these two are the most defined, precise brushes, and for these kind of eye looks you need that. So I mean, I had to clean them up and reuse them. So if you're somebody who's a beginner who doesn't know what brushes to buy and you want to do such eye looks, this could be the kit for you. I mean, definitely, because the most surprising thing was this rest of the bits are pretty okay, and I find this part to be the most satisfying for some reason. Okay, one thing I just realized, because it's a bag and you'll be once you're done with the brushes, you can't just put the brushes back in the bag just like that, because it's going to stain the bag. You'll have to make sure that you clean the brushes, like not clean by water, but just clean it on your hand and stuff, and before you put it in the bag, otherwise it'll just stain the bag. Now let's start off with, we'll complete the eye look, but let's start off with the base makeup now. I'm going to be using this Lakme primer. Usually I don't use any brush for the primer, but since we are testing out the brushes in multiple ways, and if you're somebody who likes using a brush for a primer, we'll test it out with the brush.
Fuck, it's freezing.
And I'll be using the foundation brush to blend this out into my skin. It's a really nice size. The size of the brush is very, because I have a same brush, but it's way bigger in size, so it can't really go into these small areas of the face. But this is really precise. It can really go in the tinier areas as well. Now I'm going to do some color correction, and I'm going to be using this pink color corrector under the eyes.
Did you get this right today?
I'll be using the concealer brush. This brush I'm definitely a very big fan of, because I do have another concealer brush, and there's so many different types of brushes that PAC has. This brush works so much better than the brush that I already have. I'm going to correct all the redness that I have on my face, so for that I'll be using the green one. And of course using the same brush for it. This brush is extremely soft on the skin and blends out amazingly. Alright, now let's get to the foundation. So for that I'll be using this Wet n Wild makeup locker, and I'll be mixing a little bit of this Wet n Wild Hello Halo liquid eyeliner in it. Tap it all over my face. The only one bit so far that I might not like about the brush is the packaging is great, but because the packaging is silver and shiny, right, it's always going to look very dirty because of the see, all these marks are going to come and all of that. So that's the only flaw, if not flaw, they think it through that way. Like, the brushes are always going to look dirty. But how are the brushes? Amazing. Now just look at it. It's gonna blend out the makeup flawlessly for someone who does not like beauty blenders. Like, beauty blenders are like very friendly to use, but they don't give you a full coverage. So this is definitely going to give you a full coverage for sure. And see how it's blending out very nicely. It's not leaving any of those, you know, brush marks on the skin. FYI, this is not a sponsored video. I just got these products. Not even got, I won them in a giveaway. This is just my first time using them and an honest review. But then I never doubted the quality of the product because I myself have purchased each and every pack product that I own, brushes especially. That I didn't doubt anyways. I just wanted to see if I can do eye looks with it, and you sure can. So it has blended out the foundation really nicely. It's giving me that full coverage. Now for the concealer under the eyes, I'm gonna use this Forever 52 eyeshadow for the palette, and I'll be using this. Just gonna add like 3 dots and blend that out. This brush though I'm a fan of. It's gonna go in my everyday brush usage palette. Brush is absolutely perfect for concealing, like perfect. Now I usually use like a compact powder. I don't really like using loose powders, so this setting brush is what I'm going to use for that. And it is doing the job really nicely. And it's perfect even for that area. It's quite nice. Like, if you see the difference, it's doing the job nice. This brush, yet again, big fan. Okay, now if you're somebody who's into cream products, like you are using cream stuff, maybe you could use these 2 brushes for cream. Yeah, maybe I'll have to do that only. So I'll use powders for this, contour and blush, and I'll use this for cream. So now for cream contour, I'll be using this Maybelline C50. Just gonna place small dot on both sides. I'll be using this concealer brush. It did the job really well. Just that I'm using this also as a concealer. Then there's this brown thing in it, so I'll have to really make sure that I'm cleaning the brush nicely before I end up using it for my next look for concealing again. That's the only bit, but which is good. I mean, the brush pretty much completes everything you have. It's just that a little bit more pain of cleaning it up on your hand like that will be there. That's the only thing, but it's good. It's good to not have a lot of everything like me. That's just stupid sometimes. Even I agree to that. So in that way, it's pretty great. So now I'm going to do the cream blush. For that, I just use a red lipstick. I'm going to put some dots. Using the same thing, just cleaning it on my hands, and I'm going to start dabbing that out. Well, this brush is killing it. It's amazing, this brush. And my foundation underneath is not even coming off, nothing. It's really nice. And it's also good to have a small face brush as well, because a lot of times with those big brushes, right, you don't have control, because my face is very small and it goes all over the place with that brush, especially my blush. So it's good to have a small brush like that. Okay, so I look like a tomato right now. So it blended it very nicely, but it's just that because I'm so used to using a beauty blender, especially for this area, and half of the times beauty blenders end up eating the makeup. So I put the same amount, but with a brush. Like brush puts whatever's on your face, it will blend it out. It'll never soak it in, which is a great thing. And beauty blenders tend to soak the product in, which is why it gives you that more natural finish. So I ended up using quite a bit, which it just blended on my face and then hence. So I'm gonna try and fix that. Alright, now let's move on to the powder contouring and stuff, for which I'll be using this brush. And I'll be using the Sugar Cosmetics palette. I'll be using the bronzer side. Just gonna take very little because it's quite pigmented. It can be used very well for bronzing. I know I look too loud here, but don't worry, we'll fix that. Can use it for contouring as well. You can use the tiny brushes for nose contouring also, but I personally don't do nose contouring, so I'm not gonna do that. But this angular brush and stuff can be used for nose contouring as well. And for blush, I'll be using this Maybelline brush and the same brush. Keep watching to see how I settle this blush. Right, so here's a tip in between the video. As you guys can see, there's too much blush on my face. Now I'm gonna take a powder blush. I'm gonna take this Kabuki brush. And I'm gonna simply start tapping it all over the excess bit. Alright, now do you see the difference? So if you end up applying too much blush, you can solve it. Now that we have the situation under control, let's move on. So for highlighter, I'll be using this Makeup Revolution highlighter, and for the highlighter brush, because the face brushes are going to be very big, I'm going to use this big eye blending brush. Because it's going to be the perfect size for highlight. Like so. Now that we're done with the face, let's go back and complete the eye look. So for the mascara, I'm going to be using this Faces Canada Magnetic Eyes. This Nykaa Purple Kajal. This is by Nykaa. I think it's called Violet Wizard 06. Now for under the eyes, I'm going to blend out this green. And I'm going to be using this flat brush. Since the shape is like this of the brush, it's going to be really easy to like just tap it under the eyes. And not a lot is going to like come down as well, so it's going to be really nice and easy. Now for the inner corner highlight, I'm going to be using again the pigment palette, and I'm going to be using this dark blue, and I'll be using this flat brush again, the same brush that I ended up using for cut crease. Now if you're somebody who likes using a brush for lipsticks, you could use this brush as well. It's just that I personally never use any brush for lipsticks, so I'm not going to do that today also. It's actually applying way better than the brushes I already have. This is gonna be my new inner corner brush. This brush actually makes it the perfect inner corner because it's like precise and flat like that. And you just have to tip it right here and just take it in. So it's perfect. Now I'm just gonna add on these lashes and be back. Right, so I'm done with the final look, but then this video is not about the look, it's about the brushes. So my final verdict, all you need, definitely all you need. Is there anything wrong with the brushes? No. The only thing that I didn't like is Their packaging looks amazing, but it's gonna be like pretty much dirty all the time. That's gonna be it. In terms of their pouch, you'll have to clean the brushes every time, or what you can do is just that when you're traveling, take them in the pouch. Otherwise, just keep them in a cup or something like that, but make sure that it's covered so that bacteria doesn't, lock it in and all of that. The quality of the brushes, no doubt, it's pack, and I always use pack brushes, so the quality is kick-ass. And these are definitely all you need for sure. You have to reuse them. You can't just have one brush for one purpose, which actually shouldn't even be the case. There's nothing wrong in reusing them. Otherwise, like in the end, I would say this is perfect. Go for it. If you're a beginner, if you're looking for that one perfect brush set that's going to last you a lifetime, is not that expensive as well, and you will get everything that is for face and eyes and everything that you could possibly need, go for this set. You're not going to regret it. And I'll see you guys, and I hope this video was helpful, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.